What's good, YouTube? SlenderRevolutionX here. Welcome to another episode of the SlendyCast, your home for Yu-Gi-Oh! News, biased opinions, and semi-competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Insight. Here with the usual suspects, we have Louie, Jordan, and Alex. Welcome, guys. How are we all doing today?
Doing okay.
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah, good.
How many of you just woke up? I know Louie and Alex, or Louie was up early. Alex and Jordan woke up. But we're here talking about the hopefully upcoming ban list for you guys today. And we'll go ahead and talk about, the banned cards that we're looking to see banned cards, whether it's in a combo that is kind of broken, kind of slow down on a combo, or just cards that need to be put in check because they're too overpowered. Louis, we'll start off with you. What do you guys have on your ban list?
Okay, so the first card I have banned is Link Cross. I think Link Cross is more of a problem than Needle Fiber. Being able to generate level 1 tokens is a lot better than generating level 3 tokens. Because obviously, you go into your Formula Synchron in some builds, or your Metal Marcher.
Yeah.
And Metal Marcher's pretty busted. So yeah, that's why I think Link Cross deserves a ban. Next card I have is Smoke Grenade.
Okay, and that's kind of interesting to me. Like, I feel like if that card got a hard once per turn, it would be not bad.
No, it wouldn't be bad at all.
They're not going to errata now.
I mean, they could. They could, but really, this card hasn't seen a lot of play since Gookie format. And even during Gookie format, it really wasn't ran too often.
Like I don't remember it being.
Yeah.
Well, it was almost just like a decent. Like in Gookie, you basically just ran any equip that was decent that did anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in the Infernoble deck, obviously you have more access to this card rather than in Gookie, since your cards, like, say, attach an equip card. And Smoke Grenade's kind of an unfair card, allowing you to look at your opponent's hand and discard. I feel like if it was like a random discard, maybe that would be a little better. Mm-hmm. But gaining that knowledge is so important in the game.
Absolutely.
And it gives you so much advantage. So, Smoke Grenade, I don't think it'll get hit, but I think it does deserve the ban.
Yeah.
Next card I have is sadly Block Dragon. I really didn't want to put this on the list, but being able to generate a +3 is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Now, like, from playing out Emancipators, you really don't need the Block Dragon.
Well, and honestly, if Block Dragon was like Dragon Rulers, where it only searched 1, I think it would be fine. It would be.
But the fact that it searches 3, that's
correct.
Yeah, being able to
get rocks. Yeah.
Yeah, being able to get Gigante's Researcher Seeker, like,
which is so broken. It's like, so broken.
All your combo pieces.
Yeah, it's just like thanks. And you can chain block it too, which is also ridiculous. So I do think Block Dragon does deserve the ban. Limiting it really won't do much. Like, you won't see it as much, but I think banning it is probably the best option.
Well, other decks only run 1 anyway.
Yeah.
Recently, like Cody ran 3.
But if you actually understand the Emancipator deck, you're gonna run 3 because you want to see it. Like, right. You don't even have to go. You don't even have to go into Gallon Granite if you're running 3 most of the time.
Or between having Gallon Granite and Union Driver, like, that just, if you have 3, that's 2 more extra deck spots that you don't need.
Yeah. And you can fit in Dragoon easier at that point. True. If you don't need those extra deck spots. So,
which I feel like go ahead.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
I feel like Emancipator is gonna run Dragoon really efficiently, just because it Verte so efficiently.
It makes it really fast, which is dumb. Like, as if Emancipators needed like a 10th negate.
Right,
so,
exactly.
It's cool. And then the last 2 cards are 2 cards that I think are very unfair for the game. Utopic Zexal, and VFD. Mm-hmm. I think both of those cards need to get banned just because they're like Vanity's Emptiness. Mm-hmm. We ban that because it allows your opponent not to play the game.
Yeah, that's fun.
No. Like, if you want a balanced game, you want a game where your opponent's allowed to play. Mm-hmm. Like, there's a difference between putting on, like 7 negates, like obviously Dark Ruler no more, like droplets, that type of stuff can negate that stuff. But like Zexal and VFD are just kind of unfair cards. And they're so easy to go into. Definitely with the rank up card again.
Yeah, and it was different when like VFD was really hard to go into, or like Zexal was really hard to go into. Like you had to like almost like end on only that because it took so many resources to go into those cards. And now you have things like Numeron Calling that make it a 1-card Zexal that your opponent can't play cards for 3 turns. Like,
and like most side decks have to side so much stuff just to play against the Numeron stuff.
Yeah, like we saw people starting to side Chalice again just to deal with Numeron.
Oh yeah, that was like the whole reason I beat that Numeron deck last week was because I opened Chalice. So I had the out for it. Like, I just think those 2 cards deserve to be banned. So that's all for my.
Alex, do you have anything that you would add? Any comments on that?
So my ban list is pretty much the same. But if you're not, like for me, if you're not banning Auroradon, I think O-Lion needs to go. Just because also just being able to summon the O-Lion and generate even more tokens is still kind of stupid.
And I think my one of my big things with O-Lion is, can it generate more than 1 token per turn?
Yes.
Anytime
that aren't hard ones per turns don't really, in my opinion, do not have a place in this game because somebody's always going to find a way to loop that card.
Yeah. I just don't see Auroradon getting banned yet.
Because it's still kind of new, too.
Yeah, but I mean, Link Cross is newer than Auroradon.
Yeah.
They come out at the same time, I thought.
No, Auroradon came out in the set. In like the...
Oh, really?
In Dual Overload.
Yeah. Cool. Jordan, anything on
Link
your
Cross
band list that's different?
Basically Link Cross. The only thing I have different is for my ban list, it's Link Cross, Black, and Zexal. I agree with everybody.
I know you fools did not have Smoke Grenade on yours.
We did, but I have 1 card that I know you guys didn't also have on there.
I do have 1 card that's different than you 3, and that card would be Miscellaneousaurus.
Okay, I was going to say, if it was Swap Frog, I was going to stab you.
That's totally awesome.
Swap to 1, Toad to 3.
No.
And dupe.
Bring back Toad. Bring back Toad. I'll be okay with that. But the fact of the matter is, Miscellaneousaurus, for the remainder of the entire main phase, you can go absurd with the deck with Dinos, and we've seen how well that deck can play. And you don't have to worry about anything. Like, it's just your Overraptor goes unimpeded. Everything goes unimpeded. It's just, it buys you enough time to get negates to play around like Nibiru and everything like that. It's just not fair of a card. And dinosaurs have been low-key a great deck right now, if not one of the best.
It's also a 1-card Needle Fiber as well.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's called Giraffe. No, just ban the level 1 Dino.
Archosaur?
There has to be another dinosaur tuner.
I don't think there is.
There is other dinosaur tuners. Yeah, there's the level 3 Dirac that people ran.
No, but the level 1. That makes it a 1-card combo.
Oh, dude, somebody would find something. Come on now.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. It's called just DNA surgery the whole deck.
So, I mean, I pretty much agree with a lot of what you guys are saying, but I almost can see them... Like, look at what we were expecting to get banned last list, and then nothing happened. Like,
grass is just going to come to 3.
I almost expect them to just do nothing. That's kind of my opinion.
But I feel like the reason they did the remote duels was to justify bringing the ban list out.
True.
Agreed.
Because look at when they did it. They did both of those remote duels right before we were supposed to get a list. So there's their justification.
That's true.
Now it's going to be a thing.
All right, so then we'll just move on to the limited list. Alex, we'll start with you. What do you have going to 1 for this list?
So for me, I have limited at 1 is Sanguine, because just being able to summon that Eldritch is just really dumb. I have Jet and Tuning at 1 because that's just, hey, let's do whole synchro combo.
I think one of those will go to 1.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be Tuning.
I think so too.
The only reason I have both is because it's just I think it's degenerate for any one card combos just to be available.
Mm-hmm.
And then tuning also mills in the Eldritch deck, so if you mill a trap or Eldritch, you're just like, woo, free!
Yeah. Well, and
Um,
also, if Jet goes to 1, you just go to quick draw,
true.
and then it's just still you're still dealing with the same thing. So I
And you can run 1 for 1.
yeah, true.
I forgot.
Like
Swap it out
Yeah.
for 1 for 1.
Yeah. Mhm.
Just ban 1 for 1. Konami, you heard it here first. I unlike Jordan's list, I have miscellaneous at 1, and I also have soul eating at 1. Just because and being able to, like I said, just do 1 card combos are just, I think, degenerate in this game. But I feel like they should have a little bit of a chance because that's why I put them at the limited list.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all from my limit list.
Jordan, anything to add? Take away? Difference?
My limited list is very interesting. Sky Striker players are gonna like me.
Hey Jordan, can I interrupt you real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
No.
Can we make it so only your forehead is not showing?
Oh, is it the same for
Photoshop
you
it.
guys? I wasn't
okay with
sure.
that.
Just tilt your camera a little bit.
There we
There we
go.
go.
There's the J. There's the
Okay.
J.
I was just gonna let
Yeah.
it go.
But anyway, my limited list is Sanguine because the ability to get Eldritch is insane, and it just boosts that deck. Like Conquistador gets its pop effect, Haquero gets its DD Crow effect. It just adds another dimension. Like to be able to summon it on your opponent's turn, it's just insane. So that card should be going down to 1, Overraptor to 1 because that card's really good. Just see where it is at 1. It shouldn't be that much of a problem. Especially with in my list miscellaneous at 0, but who knows? We'll see. More of an experimental thing. And then I had Engage coming back to 1
Yes.
because
It's not
But-
happening.
in the
Dude, let me
in
put
the
my
same
vote. Strikers.
because strikers have disappeared. I like striker a lot. In the same theory too, you kind of have to limit Kagari. So that's my limited list.
That makes sense. Lou, anything to add? Take away? Shoot.
I have a lot to add.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I agree with Overraptor to 1. 100% agree with that. I have miscellaneous at 1 as well because you don't want to fully kill the deck. It's a contender. I don't think it's tier. I don't know. I would say tier 1.5. I don't think it's tier 1. Dinosaurs can out big boards and they can also make big boards, but I don't think miscellaneous is fair to ban yet. One tournament doesn't really justify a ban.
Especially with a tournament with such a small sample size. There was 18 players or
12?
something like that?
16, I think.
something like that.
I think it was 16.
They were good players,
Right, don't get me
But
wrong.
still,
They were
still
good
small.
players.
but it was a good meta choice. It was like Megalith at the LCS.
Yep. It was, just a good player call on
Yes.
his decision.
Yes. So, you don't want to kill the decks. I also have Sanguine for the same reason as you guys. Then I have 3 banned cards coming back to 1.
Okay.
First one is
Ooh.
Feather Duster.
Okay.
I forgot that exists.
Here we go.
I just want to have some fun.
Yeah.
Fair.
We have Lightning Storm. Cool.
And they already
Let's
sold
just-
the Lightning Storms. They've
Yes.
already sold that pack. They made the money off of that. Bring Dust
Yeah.
back now. I don't see a problem with it.
Now, honestly, I think Heavy Storm would be better to bring back because it hits both players. It's not like that one-sided thing, but a Feather Duster seems more likely. I also have Max C at 1 because I don't see them bringing it back to 3 right away.
Right.
I'm just trying to be real with this.
Mhm.
If we do get Max C back, it's going to come back to 1 first. See how that does. There's a lot of ways to, I guess, out the Max C right now. We didn't have Called by the Grave back when Max C was legal. We didn't have
Ash.
we had Ash. We just have a lot of counters to Max C now. And then I know you guys are gonna yell at me for this one, but Colossus.
Bro.
I know why.
I think if you bring Colossus back, it'll bring back Thunder Dragons, which will just make the meta more diverse again. We already have a diverse meta, so make it more diverse. We got all those Chaos cards, so it'll help them sell those Chaos cards more.
Mhm.
And then it's also a counter to the Dogmatica engine
True.
because the
it's got
Dogmatica
all that
engine
search
searches so
stuff.
much.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's kind of like a double-edged sword there. And only one Colossus, like, really shouldn't hurt that bad
Right.
compared to, like, putting 3 on board and a Titan. Like,
Right.
And then for my final card on the limited list is Meltdown. I think being able to search Alistair and get your whole combo going is ridiculous. So having like 1 Terraforming, 1 Meltdown, 3 Alistair, 2 Invocation, or 3 Invocation, I think that's enough.
Mhm.
Like I don't think we really need multiple Meltdowns.
So my big thing with the whole invoked engine is like if they really wanted to hit that engine itself, because let's be honest, since 2017, that has been like one of the most generic like engines throughout Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
I think it's literally because of Mechaba. You could leave Invocation at 3, Alistair at 3, Meltdown at 3, and if you ban Mechaba, that deck drops out of every splashable engine because that's the reason it.
Yeah.
And,
Well, Alice is a 1-card Mechaba now, so.
well, exactly. And like at that point, your whole reason for that deck being so consistent is to get that hard negate on board.
Mm-hmm.
And they have like the new invoked guy that I can't pronounce his name that came out recently.
Yeah, I get it.
That is kind of an interruption. So like the deck itself
Card's good.
doesn't die with the loss of Mechaba, but I think it being so splashable dies with the banning of Mechaba. So
Yeah.
it's a little food for thought.
I agree.
But
People are going to start making Raijin.
I mean that's fine. That's fine. You want to make Raijin, bro. Like because it's still not Mechaba. Like that's which is insane.
It's just a flip.
Yep.
What's that going to do?
All right, so
That's
we'll go
not
on to Unlimiteds. Jordan, we'll start with you for Unlimited. Anything Unlimited on your list?
What about Semi?
Oh, did I go? Yeah, we'll go semi-limited. Boom, semi-limited. Jordan, go.
I don't have any cards on the semi.
Anybody have any semi-limits? I think it's like ridiculous to have semi-limits. Why do you have a semi-limit?
I do.
I do too.
I have 3.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so the first one is Red Reboot.
Okay.
I think Red Reboot can easily come back off the list of. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think that card deserved to be limited, honestly. It'll give you a counter to Altergeist. It'll give you a counter to Eldritch. Like it'll just help,
Yeah.
So it won't make the trap deck seem so annoying.
Right.
You got a problem with trap decks, bud?
Yeah.
What the heck?
They're not fun.
I think they are.
And then I also have Trickstar Light Stage on there, just because I don't really see the point of having that, and also like I don't think we're gonna have much problems putting that to semi-limited. And then if it doesn't show any issues, we can put that to unlimited again. And then ABC Buster I have on there is semi-limited, just because like I don't really know why they hit it. I don't know if it was because like Union Driver coming out and like that deck could have been a little nutty.
That's exactly why it was hit.
But like, what does that deck do? Like,
if it had 3 ABCs, a lot of builds would be ending consistently on like the Infinite Negate board because they would run the Raid Raptor card, and they would also get Infinity plus an ABC Buster.
So okay, that's pretty good. But all of those combos are available for every other deck in the meta right now, and nobody's using them.
Well, I'm just saying it's a lot easier with the Union Driver because you Union Hanger any piece and then Union Driver equip and then do combo.
Yeah.
Sure.
So yeah, that's why I would put it to 2 rather than 3. Let people play with it, see if it's actually like a threat to the meta. I don't think it will be, honestly.
Yeah.
There's ways to negate that, just like anything else.
Mm-hmm.
And they're letting us have Zexal, so why can't we have that?
Yeah, true.
Like,
Nami logic right there.
yeah. So that's it for my semis.
Alex,
I didn't have any semi-limited.
Jordan.
Really.
I didn't have any either.
Okay. Then we'll go back to unlimited, and we'll start with Jordan.
I have one.
Okay.
I just have Maxi.
Oh, dude, I cannot see them just dropping Maxi to 3 immediately.
I would love it.
I would.
Like, don't get me wrong. I would love it.
Because now you're forced to play not to overextend. Not only do you have Nibiru at 3, but you have Maxi. So this kind of slows down slow down all the combo decks, and that's a way to balance it out. So I mean, that was my theory behind it. I would love to see it back, but realistically,
I don't see Konami doing that to us.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I have it on my list too, but
it's a powerful card. Like
yeah,
like my unlimited list is kind of crazy, to be honest.
Well, tell us, bro.
So I have Max C at 3. I have both ABC and Toad back at 3. Just because I feel like if I just put ABC, somebody would yell at me.
Yeah.
I also have both Prank Top and Red Reboot at 3.
I agree with Red Reboot. I don't agree with Pankratops. People right now are talking about banning Pankratops at 1.
Pankratops is ridiculous.
Because
it is ridiculous, but the reason why I'm saying hang back to 3 is because if you're hitting the, like, for dinos, it at least gives them something. Instead of having to, like, on our list, it has Miscellaneous and Soul Band. And also, just having something to deal with the Zexal on, like, your opponent's turn, you could just get rid of it. That's another, like, without Zexal.
It's true. Louis, do you have anything? Or you still got... Go ahead.
No. That I was just saying that was it.
Okay, so I have Toad as well because Toad didn't deserve that treatment.
I agree. I 100% agree with that.
I would at least want to have some fun with some Numeron Toad stuff, but they didn't let me do that. Widow Anchor to 3 because honestly, there's no reason like it could be a 2 but not 3. Like it's not going to do anything for that deck that the deck already does. Like with Engage Band and other card like your multi-roll at 1, like Widow Anchor to 3 is not going to do anything. And I have 2 things that will make Jordan happy. So Tour Guide to 3.
Yes,
that probably will happen.
Test it out, see what happens.
It's still a normal
any deck
summon.
runs Tour Guide. Yeah, like it's a normal summon that can get Ash, Veiler, Imperm to Gamut.
Unchained about to be top tier, boys.
I doubt it. And then I did pick one of the 2 Burning Abyss monsters that were semi-limited, or actually limited. Sorry. I picked Seared instead of Graph. To me, I would like to see what the deck could do in this format. And Burning Abyss has been around for so long, and they won't kill it. So why not just like give it full power and let's have fun?
Yeah.
And like just go with Beatrice to 3 as well. Is Beatrice at 3?
No.
That's at 1.
That'd be insane.
Yeah.
People would hard make that card.
Beatrice cannot come back to 3. No.
I would love to see Grass
Bring
back.
back the 4.
I know.
I would too.
I know it's
don't
like
think
super
it'll happen.
broken, but we don't have Snow
It'd be
anymore.
way too broken right now.
Like we don't have Snow anymore. Snow was like one of the huge contributing factors in that.
Sure, but like honestly, there's a lot like Eldritch mill all the traps.
Yeah, and even in like Eldritch or Paleo, you can go left arm offering, discard all your traps.
Yep.
And then there you go.
Yep.
Then you're about to win.
Then you have grass, and you go off.
Yep.
Like it'd be.
But I want to play
It'd
with
be
it again.
ridiculous.
I
do too. I really do too, but I cannot see that happening.
Like even in Striker, you can mill a bunch of spells to get ready.
Yeah.
Ready, like with Kavari at 3, then you can just be like, oh, I need my Widow Anchor. Bam. Thanks. Get your Rays already engraved. You're fine.
Yeah, it probably can't happen, but I'd like to see it. So, cool. Well, does anybody have any comments or anything? Like, do we think that we might see it here, like, in the next couple days? I mean,
I think we'll see it tomorrow.
Dude, I would be so
expect to see it the 10th.
So
I would too.
Sunday, the 30th, the list will drop. So that'll be like when this video goes up. So like as you guys are seeing it, you might even have it at this point. But
You heard it here first.
That's right. That's
Sunday
right.
the 30th.
So
Ready to get every single call wrong.
can't wait. All right, guys. So that's about everything.
Back to 1.
If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you guys have any questions, comments on your predictions, leave them in the comment section below. We love to hear from you guys. And as always, folks, remember to subscribe to join the revolution today. This is SlenderRevolutionX signing out, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.